to Let's Play Mass Effect 2, and I've lowered the volume on my mic audio, not on the recording but the playback. I don't know if that will decrease the volume in this game that I'm playing of either the sound or my voice, but I'll get less feedback on the microphone that way. We'll see how it goes.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
No new messages, nothing? No? Nope, no new messages. Nothing new. New codec entry, and that's it. So I suppose I'll go and do another side mission. Yes, I'll go and save the crashed ship, and then I'll go and do Jacob's mission. Crashing ship, not crashed ship. And in the intervening time since I last played this, I remembered what mission this is. I have to stop this ship from crashing into a colony or something. We'll get another side mission like this later on. We've got to stop a pair of nukes. One goes into like a planet's refinery area, one goes into a planet's population. You either save a load of population or you save something else. I usually go weapon plus, but I'm going to have Maturian Survivor because he's not a renegade.
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Well, shit. Best lock and load. That's fire ammo. I want synthetic ammo. Moving to yellow alert. Yes, Gethar coming to the ship. Red alert, Gethar on the ship. Signing off. Nothing of particular import. Already told you why we're here. Dally, I kind of took that away from you, didn't I? Use your heavy pistol.
Change weapons!
Navigation offline, life support failing, and engineering warning, atmospheric entry detected, impact with planetary surface imminent. Basically, Shepard, pull your thumb out and get to work. I don't know if I've said that I really hate that saying for some reason.
Deploy the combat mode. Got you.
Attacking me while I'm trying to save this shit. Idiots, the lot of them. playing the third game. Because literally you fire a button and if you're aiming right it'll kill it. And it appears they can actually move out of the way. Which is honestly quite a cool feature. Maybe it's just that the hitboxes are more refined on the PC version than they are on the console. I know times on the console when I shot an enemy which I should have missed, but got a kill anyway. Certainly makes it a bit more challenging. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, hold on.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Don't you hate it when your leader sneezes and it lasts for ages? A message from Ariana. I hope this is the right Commander Shepard. Well, there isn't any other Commander Shepard. I'm gonna have to do these at one point. Did I forget to re-equip the new skill? I think I did, so I'm gonna go and do that now. Oh no, I've got a slot. I'll have to remember to use it.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW461.
Scans have found something.
Let us land and go help Jacob with his own loyalty stuff. Been a while, hasn't it? Beautiful paradise this. Not bad music either, I'll admit, a bit of crescendo.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Is my number 8 flashing on the thing there? That's slam. Yeah, that'll do. I can move theirs as well, can't I? Yeah, I can.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but
anything to
Years.
use yet.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
It doesn't sound good.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
That sounds
Override.
even worse.
Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Somebody resumed it after 8 years?
She always said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Anybody else getting certain Fallout vibes from this mission so far?
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Definitely some freaky shit went on here.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Oh, that was helpful.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
Whatever it is, I don't like the sound of it. Chest high walls. If that isn't an indication shit's gonna hit
You
the fan.
came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Hostile! Get over here! Gotta hurt!
Oh, that's Tally.
Target!
Come on, poke your head out.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Now, Jacob, whatever gave you that idea?
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
We all do, Jacob, we all do.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here. He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Yeah, this really doesn't sound good.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
No borderline about it, Jacob. It's like someone's got delusions of grandeur. As taking advantage of the situation.
Threat neutralization initiated. Commands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. System not designed for specialized ammunition. Your captain. Weapons are forbidden.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's...
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Kick his ass by the looks of you. Because you are not happy. Well then why would you be? You're a good man to find your dad's doing shit like that. A kick in the teeth.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back. Gear up!
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. Too late to blame the victims.
Impact event. Collision proximity warning. Collision proximity warning.
That slam's going to be a useful skill eventually. Even at level 1 it seems to do quite a bit of damage. Why did it sound like it was coming from the left?
I'll take
Go for the optics.
It was.
spotted.
Backup systems engaged. Failing. Backup systems engaged. Assist pass event. Allied force casualty.
Target down! Tag!
Active tap.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Excuse me.
Get over here.
Hostile forces have engaged. Impact event. Impact event.
Combat drone ready.
Yep, impact event. You can definitely say that.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Trouble coming. Come on over.
Take them! Kill them!
Hostile drone.
Kill!
Oh.
Get up, you lazy git.
Incoming. I've got him.
Kill so we can go home.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Or Jacob. Although his dad's voice actor is the guy who plays the main character from the Walking Dead arcade game.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Have you ever smiled?
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Shading! And now, for my traditional weapon upgrades, or upgrade, if I've even got enough. Yep, heavy pistols free. And heavy pistols critical. I leveled up, didn't I? So squad. Ooh. I want to start getting these up now. But I'll buy that. Crippling slam and heavy slam. I'll probably end up with heavy slam.
Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Oh. I guess I'm not ending the video quite yet after all. I'll speak to Garrus and then I'll end it. Nice to know I'll have his loyalty mission ready to go. One thing I would have liked is the ability to mix and match your powers, because when you level the ammo types up to maximum, you can get a more powerful version or a squad-based version. So if you get squad-based versions for your companions, you can fix the more active powers for yourself. One problem with the soldier, you got like 3 different kinds of ammo power, and that's why I usually get the armor piercing ones from Garrus. You get 4 ammo powers and pretty much 1 main power.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
You're an old friend. You want me to blow a Turian up? I'll blow a Turian up. You want me to shoot a backstabbing son of a bitch in the face several dozen times? I'll strap him to a nuke launcher and fire him into the sun. So either way, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.